And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. You look at Brooklyn.
And they're brewing with confidence against this club, no doubt about it. They've had success against them so far this season.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now Kidd. After the missed three from KD. Pass to Kidd. Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Count that one.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Kidd, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside our test. Knocked loose. Outside Kidd. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here is Kidd, following the score by Derrick Rose.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Embiid in the corner. Clock at 6. Outside for our test. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's George finishing it off.
And a little verticality there from George. Not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Now here's Rose. Durant inside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion, he got caught.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Rose. Durant in the corner. Outside our test. 6 to shoot. Here's Rose. The rebound by Pippen. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, George. Here's Jokic. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And Jokic drops them both. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Now here's Leonard. Still without a basket. Here's Kidd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stakes for Brooklyn?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Derrick Rose. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Magic trail by 10.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to KD. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Nets. Leonard on the wing. Jokic with it. And Jokic slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Durant. KD a screen. Here's Rose. Here's Durant. Brooklyn with the rebound. And George, here we go. Three-pointer, Kidd. Out to the right wing. Pass to Pippen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot by George, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shot. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. For the Magic. And here are the Nets. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Payton. Orlando grabs the miss. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Here's Rodman. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And finished off by Worthy.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Miller outside. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Brooklyn ahead. Up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And here's Tatum for 3. Nets leading by 16. Pass to Mikan. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And here's Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got his first 2 points of the night.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Payton the bounce pass. Here's Mikan. Lays it up and banks it in. Mikens got his first points of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It was an absolute bomb.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Payton. Bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 15.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Marion outside. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Marion's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards inside. From the arc. Took it, Edwards, slotting home the three.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Knocked away. Stolen by Artest. And here they come. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama deadly inside.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And stolen by Payton. There's the drive. And Payton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Payton with the screen. Shoots from 14. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Magic trailed by 15. Tatum with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Wembanyama outside. Puts up a deep three. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Nets leading by 12. Now Kidd. He's got 6. Rose with some nice D. And it's the Magic with the ball. To the inside. Embiid. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Right side Rose. Over Kidd. Rose, no good.
See, that miss right there is why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Artest. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Artest. And here's Hamilton. Kidd with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Kidd's got 8.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Rose with the ball. And it's Marion picking him up.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Derrick Rose, shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Rose drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pippen outside. Wembanyama down low. Count the basket. He has 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Inside. Out to Edwards. Back to KD. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. And that one's good. Wembanyama has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Outside, George. Right side, Kidd. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. leading by 13. And here is Payton. Pass to Mikan. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Mikan's got 5.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now here's Durant. Fires for 3. Worthy with the rebound. The wide open look here for Bosh. And the Nets, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
To the middle. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
The Magic have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Payton outside. Here's Mikan. It's hauled in by Edwards.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And KD throws it down.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
High post, KD. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Round with it. Still scoreless. And then Bosh with the jam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Pass to Edwards. Poked away. And stolen by Payton. One-on-one fast break. Brown wide open. He fired. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside. Out to Edwards. Back to Embiid. On the wing, Payton. 6 points for him. To the paint. Right side, Worthy. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Worthy's got 6. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Outside Tatum. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The Magic again can't hit.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. So it's Rose bringing it up for Orlando. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Marion.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's the Magic's ball. Rodman sets a screen. And stolen by Payton. Here's Marion. Brown outside. Payton in the corner. Adebayo the screen. Fires from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Holmgren can't hit. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
.12 left to play here in the third. Here's Rose. He takes it in. Good defense by Wembanyama. He got it up. The shot missing. And so it's Brooklyn, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Jokic inside. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense, Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
Rodman sets a screen. Rose gets the bucket.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Jokic. Outside for George. Pippen with the wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Rose. Over Kidd. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Stolen by Artest. Pass to Rodman. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No good from Hamilton. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Jokic. And Holmgren pulls it down. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Pippen. Traps in the tray. Pippen's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Brooklyn.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Holmgren. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Outside Pippen. Down low. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Jokic slams it in.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And that's now 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Kidd. Pass to Gilmore. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Durant. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for two.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Leonard.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
And it's Durant missing. Leonard on the wing. Stolen by Durant. This one for three. He can't hit that time.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And here's Leonard from three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Kidd with the bucket.
Again, using that size well inside. Fantastic. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Kidd.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Driving in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got to get out.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Embiid. Durant, wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And so it's